I don't know why I would jeopardize that by not doing what the doctor, or in this case dentist, says. Morning guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's episode of will I be able to get ready for work and leave the house before 8 o'clock, let's see if I'll be able to get ready and leave the house before 8 o'clock. It's already 7:30. But anyway, let's jump right in. We are using, I'm very excited about this. If you're on TikTok, you will know that I recently repurchased the Fresh Kombucha Facial Treatment Essence. I've been without this for a couple of months and my skin is just not the same. This is the limited edition version. I love buying these because they're so fun. Let me show you. Look at the difference. So this is the regular normal one that isn't a special edition. I mean, the packaging is very nice, it's very sleek, but I want to be looking at something nice and gorgeous and beautiful in the morning while I'm doing my skincare, and it's like, this is so fun, you know, especially with summer here, it's fun, you know? Anyway, so we are going in strong with this. I've not used this in so long. I've got a video on this. If you're new, hello. Let me just pull off the stick on the top. I always say this, but we have lots of new people here. So in the very first video that I made of this, I was not the most welcoming to it. We do a couple of shadows of that. Yeah, I just didn't think it was all that great. But boy, oh boy, am I wrong? Like, look at that, already instant, like the face is matching the neck. Just pop that in. Guys, it has been a couple of weeks since I filmed my last video, and a lot has changed. We've got a lot of stuff to talk about, a lot of stuff to discuss, which I'm personally excited about. If you cannot hear, I wonder if you can see, I am doing Invisalign, as you can tell from the title of the video. Wow, this serum is saying Bon Voyage. Yeah, there's not a lot left of this. It's funny because I walked past to the people yesterday. Should have bought another one of these, didn't know, but anyway. So as you can tell from the title of the video, and you can probably hear, I am doing Invisalign. As you hear in every single Invisalign video that you've ever watched in your entire life, I have wanted to do Invisalign for the longest time. So I'm very happy, I'm excited, I'm like, ooh, I am finally doing it. Also guys, I also rebought the Fresh Rose Deep Hydration Face Cream. I've been using this now for about a week, and again, the first time I reused this, I was asking myself, why did I not rebuy this sooner? And obviously I know why, because I started using Yora skincare, which I still love, by the way, but this is amazing. And the new formula, I say new, I think this formula's been around for like 2 or so years now, but this formula is amazing. And if you compare it to the formula of like 2017, 2016, it is just world of art. But anyway, back to my Invisalign. So yes, I've been wanting to do Invisalign literally for the longest time, so I'm happy that I'm doing it. When I say the longest time, I'm gonna say since uni. I'm 30 now, so I went to uni like 10 years ago. I need to warm it. I went to uni like 13 years ago. So I went to uni many moons ago, and I have been wanting to do Invisalign since before then. I like to do these like yearly goal, and every single year for the last, I'd say like 5-ish years, it has been Invisalign, straighten my teeth, Invisalign, straighten my teeth, and every year I don't do it. One reason or the other, it gets pushed onto the next year's list. Last year, when I was 29, I made a new list. It was 30 things I wanted to achieve before I was 30, and somewhere on that list was Invisalign, and I said to myself, for my 30th birthday, I will have straight teeth, I'll have Invisalign. My 30th birthday came and went, and nary a straight tooth was in sight. So then when I was creating my list for this year, I said to myself, okay, this year I'm going to do it. I just put it back down on the list, because also when I was making my 30 things to do before I'm 30, I think I was a bit too resolute, and it was almost like, if I don't do these things before I'm 30, I almost can never do them again, which is ridiculous, because why would I impose such like a unspoken rule on myself? That is literally insane. But yeah, so I put that on my yearly list for 2023 to do Invisalign, and as fate would have it, bearing in mind it's now July, and my process of Invisalign started back in June. Or was it May? I think my process started in May, so it's been almost like 2 months. 2 months, but maybe like 1 official month. and I kind of forgot about it. And then as luck would have it, one day I was walking to the station and I saw this billboard thing about an Invisalign open day and all of this stuff, and I was like, oh my god, that is bait. And I don't know what made me, obviously I know what made me do it, but I don't know what made me go onto their website when I got home. Things I didn't even apply that night. I think it was about a week of me just going onto the website, looking around, closing the tab, going back into the website, closing the tab. And I literally just said, you know what, this has been what I have wanted to do for the longest time, so I'm just going to go for the open day. Like, it's literally just an open day, like you don't even have to commit, you just have to see what they have to say. And also for the open day, like, the consultation was free, the whole scan thing was free, so I really wasn't losing anything. It's funny because it took me about a week. Yeah, it took me a week to say yes, which is so funny because I've been wanting to do Invisalign since my late teens. So the fact that it took me a week to say yes, but I think there's a difference between wanting to do something and it's like your goal, your top goal, and then actually pulling the trigger and doing it, especially when it's something like Invisalign, which we all know is very expensive. Like, it costs a lot of money, and so I think saying yes to that, it was a bit of a commitment, but I said yes eventually, and now here we are. Okay, makeup. I've been switching things up with my makeup over the last yesterday. So let's do some makeup. So yeah, so here we are. So I am, oh, do you know what? Skin is not looking that bad these days. I do have to say that it's because of the Youth to the People serum, because that is the only active that I am using. No, actually that and my cleanser. I'm using the Nuco Barrier Moisture Cleanser. I think that's what it's called. Amazing. But anyway, so here we are. I am obviously going to be talking about Invisalign every now and again. So if you have any Invisalign questions, please do comment below. I think in a later video that is properly dedicated to Invisalign, I'm going to talk about everything, including the cost, well, how much mine cost, which is, side note, something that I found very frustrating is when I was doing research about Invisalign in the past, like, I couldn't find a set cost, which is very annoying and frustrating, especially if it's something that you want to save for, because how do you know how much you need to save when there's no like menu where you just see how much things are? So it's very frustrating, but I will share what my treatment individually costs. Every treatment does cost a different amount, which is why I think they say you should go for a consultation, and why you would need to go for a consultation, so that they can price you accordingly and that you get a more accurate price of what your treatment would cost. But I will go into all the detail about how much mine is, how I'm paying for it, how I saved for it, if I saved for it, and all of that juicy stuff. The details that I think most people don't share with you. I think more so for me, because I like to know upfront how much things cost. It just saves me a lot of time if I just know, like, straight up how much something is gonna cost me. So yeah, you can look forward to that. I don't know when I'm gonna film that though. Also, so today is the, it's 10/2, so today's the 26th, and I didn't even bring any foundation. So today is the 26th of July. I got my trays put in on the 21st of July. So it's been, wait, does that work out? 21st. It's only been 5 days. Okay, well, for a second I thought it had been a week. So I got my trays put in on the 21st, today's the 26th. It's been 5 days. I do have to say that it does get better with time. You just have to get used to them. I think I spoke about this on my TikTok, so if you are not following me on TikTok and you want more like, Jesus, everything's falling. If you are not following me on TikTok, but you want more updates, more information, I would suggest following me on TikTok, simply because I post a bit more on TikTok and I post more often. Like, it's more up to the minute in a way on TikTok compared to YouTube. So if you want more like up to the minute information of all the stuff that I'm talking about, just hit me up on TikTok. I am byalicexo, and you will get the inside scoop before YouTube. Sorry guys, you guys are my favorites, but TikTok just gets it first. So definitely check out my TikTok if you want more like information. But anyway, so today's my 5th day. I will change trays on Saturday and then I will move on to my 2nd set. I'm like not apprehensive. I've got lots of trepidation about it. I mean, on the one hand, I'm excited to move on because then it's like officially 1 week down and I'm officially on the road to my dream teeth. But then on the other hand, knowing everything that I've been through this week, I'm just like, oh, am I ready? Even things that I'm still going through. So small things like I can't eat hard food. I can't eat straight away. Like after I take out my trays, I have to wait. It's funny because I should be waiting a lot longer, but because I'm very conscious of the fact that I have to wear this for 22 hours. I guess I don't have to. The booklet does say between 20 and 22 hours, but my dentist did say 22 hours. And also I'm one of those people that I will always go for whatever the least option is. If there is like a range, I will always go for like the lower end of the range, if that makes sense. So no, the higher end of the range. Does that make sense? So instead of going for 20 hours, I'm reaching for 22 hours. Also, I'm desperate for straight teeth. I've wanted straight teeth for the longest time, so I don't know why I would jeopardize that by not doing what the doctor, or in this case dentist, says. So my point is that because I'm very aware that I only have 2 hours of teeth time, I don't wait as long as I probably should do before eating. I was reading an article and they were saying that when you actually love a beauty blender, they were saying that when you take out your trays to eat, you should ideally wait like 40 minutes, something ridiculous like that, just because your teeth will be a certain way and it will just gives your teeth a bit of a break because your teeth have been wrapped up in these tight braces for so many hours. It's like weird to just go and eat straight away. Like you need your teeth to like acclimatize to not being cooped up, and that is very true. But I'm like, I don't have 40 minutes. Maybe if I was only wearing my braces in for 20 hours a day, like I wouldn't mind that much, but we're not doing that. So I don't have that. I literally do not have time to dilly-dally. And on the Invisalign app, they have a timer which you use to time how long you've been without your braces. And so I use that, and that is how I know that I don't got a lot of time. But I will talk more in detail about that in a dedicated Invisalign video. I think if you're seeing this video and it's like 2025 or whenever and you have Invisalign questions, still ask the questions and I will just reply to you in the comment. Also guys, not really also, but I do have a blog which I kind of talk about here and there, but if you have any questions, I will also write a blog post. My blog is really just like hair and makeup and skincare, but teeth are part of the whole beauty thing. So if you have any questions, I will also have a dedicated blog post which I will be updating with the latest questions. So please, any questions that you have, let me know. Let's do a bit of a spritz. Okay, let's do a quick spritz. It is already 8 o'clock, but are we surprised? No. My bedding, I need to change my bedding already again. So that is that. What I will tell you now though is that I am supposed to be wearing my braces for 20 weeks. So hopefully by the end of the year, I will have my teeth super straight. Another thing, I've got a brand new makeup product, which we have not seen before. This is a highlighting stick that I have been obsessed with. Merit has been on my makeup wish list for where's my blush gone? Merit has been on my makeup wish list for a little while. As luck would have it, my manager gave me that. You're probably wondering, Alice, where do you work that your manager is giving you makeup products? Me and my manager have an obsession with all things makeup and skincare. We always talk about like makeup and skincare and stuff, and she got that because they sent her 2, and so she was like, oh, Alice will like it, and she's not wrong. I freaking love it. At first, when I first put it on, I was a bit concerned that the shade wouldn't be right because my manager is significantly lighter than I am. But upon application, it is genuinely the nicest thing ever. It's so nice. I tend to put it on underneath foundation and then on top, but I forgot to do that today. It's really nice. It gives a very nice subtle kind of glow. So I'm gonna buy this, I think, in a darker shade as well, just to see what that would look like. But because it's just a highlighting balm, I feel like it's okay. And then just do a bit more. So I think I'm gonna be the only one in the office today. which should be fun. I feel like I spent this whole video talking about my Invisalign, which was not what I had intended. Anyway, what we're gonna do, gonna give my face an old spritz. I need to find an outfit. I don't know what to wear. It's supposed to be sunny. 22 degrees today and it's actually sunny, so I'm curious about what that means I should wear, because it was a bit colder yesterday. I think it's gonna rain, so we'll definitely take an umbrella, but I'm tempted to have my legs out today. Okay, I think I will wear a skirt today, but I just need to figure out what to wear with it. Anyway, let's set the face. Let me run and get changed and then we will do the finished look. Okay guys, it is about 20 past. I will definitely not be wearing this outfit to work, but I just wanted to come on and finish the video so that I could figure out my outfit and try and leave the house. So, ooh, that is not going into my ear. Hoop earrings, put some rings on my finger, some gold rings. Oh, we're gonna finish with some lip balm. I'm gonna do my new thing. Let me come in. My new thing I've been doing is mixing the Yora Lip Balm, which I have like the tiniest amount left, with the Fresh Lip Balm. Just do it on the lower lid. I don't have my mirror. And then mixing those two together gives a really nice colour. Like a really nice nude kind of colour. Okay gang, so this is the final look. It looks very glossy. It looks very nice. Love. Oh, this is a vibe. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, everything that I've used will be linked down below in the description box. Once again, if you have any questions regarding Invisalign, please do comment them down below. Also make sure that you're following me on TikTok because I update there more frequently. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and in the meantime I'll see you all in the next one. Bye guys. Mwah.